Hello all, welcome to OpenSTAAD series. In our previous video, we have seen how to open an already existing STAAD model. So, the content for this video is how to create a new STAAD file using OpenSTAAD function. So, without further delay, let us get into the manual. Like, first of all, I'm opening a OpenSTAAD help menu. So, under the root directory, like I'm going to search for new STAAD file. Yeah, we have a syntax here. So, we need three inputs. First one is the file name, so including the file path. Next one is the length unit input and post unit input. So, these are the three variables that we require. So, let us go and do our program. From the developer tab, I'm opening the Visual Basic. So, I've already created one module here. Option explicit, and I'm providing a name as demo for my such program. So first of all, we have to instantiate our object, and then our stat file name. Then we are having two variables, right? So one is length input, and the other is force input. So that's all. Next, we have to get the OpenSTAAD application. So set OS is equal to get object stat load of OpenSTAAD. So this will get the STAAD application. So after which, all you're going to do is nothing but object OpenSTAAD. That is, whatever object that you have assigned, dot. Our function name is new stat file, and it is having a syntax of stat file name, length input, and then force input. If you see over here, for the length input, it is taking a values from 0 to 7. So for example, if I'm about to take my length in meters, then I should enter 4 for length input. And if my force units or has to be in kilonewton, then I have to take 5. So before doing this, let us assign those variables with the exact values. Length input is equal to 4, which states meter, then force input is equal to 5, which indicates kilonewton. So OS dot new stat file, new stat file, stat file name, length input, force input. So like our program is ready, and before that we have to specify the stat file name, right? So stat file name is equal to sheet1 dot range a1 dot value. I'm going to add my stat file name over there. For this program, I have a folder over here. So I already have a frame here. So what I'm going to do is just copy this location and then add a new file name. So Control C, pasting it over here. So instead of frame, I'm going to provide frame one. So I need the program has to create a new stat file in the name of frame one. Okay. So let us go and check whether it is doing properly or not. So this is my program. I'm minimizing the window. Going to run the program. Yes, like we got our program frame1.std. If you see the units for the nodes are in meters, and for loading, if I am about to check, let me add some load here. So load, add, yeah, like it is in kilonewton meter over here. So it is working fine. Now let us do one more thing. So like since we don't have this file name frame1 here, it is actually creating correctly. Like I already have one frame in the name of frame. It has certain, it, I think it is a PBA type frame. Okay, it is open. Yeah, exactly. It is a PBA type frame. So let us check. If I try to open like that particular file, what my program is doing. So as per the location, my program is pointing out to this particular frame over here. So since it is already existing, it has to show some sort of warnings, or otherwise like it has to overwrite the file. So all the data in that particular STAAD model would have gone, and then an empty model would be created. So let us see what STAAD like OpenSTAAD function is going to do. So I'm creating it over here. Let me run the let me run my program. So yes, so yeah, like a pop-up is coming out and it is stating like frame.std already exists. Whether I just want to overwrite or not. Now for now I just press no, so it went away. Let us see what will happen if I press yes. So like the file has been overwritten. My A type frame is gone and I am getting an empty file over here. Yeah, okay, right? So this is how you need to create a new file. And before closing up or winding up this section, I just want to add one more thing. So we can also like create our frame without this length and pose input. Say for example, I'm deleting this length and pose input from here, and then from here. So there I'm going and creating a file frame too. So yeah, right. So like let me close this file first. Let me run the program. Yes, it absolutely worked fine. The only difference is if you see the unit here, it is in inches, and as well as for the loading unit, it will be in kilopounds. So let me add one primary load here. Let me go to load and add over here. So it is in kips. Yeah, right. Why it is so? If you see the documentation, like the zero stands for inch and zero stands for kilopound. So if you are not specifying the length unit or force input unit, then it automatically takes it as 0. So that's why my model is having this particular length and force unit. And that's all about this particular session. Thank you. We'll catch you up in the next video.